This video demonstrates the setup and operation as well as some precautionary things for consideration in order to ensure the proper functioning of our high-pressure Wick FT200 floating pump. Three key operating features of the pump are the on-off switch, a float-operated throttle, and the choke. We need to select a suitable water source. Important factors include sufficient water supply, depth, and whether or not the bottom contains mud, sand, or small stones that could enter the screen and damage the pump end. There should be at least 5 inches or 13 centimeters of water depth. It is important to use a thread protector or adapter to protect the discharge port threads of the pump. Here we are using a 1.5 inch or 38 millimeter NPSH to quick connect adapter. Next, we'll check the fuel and add as necessary. This is a 2-stroke engine, therefore use a high-quality gas and 2-stroke oil meeting Class TC and mix the fuel to oil at a 24:1 ratio. Refer to the operating manual for specifics and ratio quantities. A tether rope or cord may be necessary in certain situations in order to secure the pump from movement, or especially if on a lake whereby a quick connect hose might come loose and result in a runaway pump. The pump operator should always wear ear protection. Before starting the pump, remove any nearby debris from the water and connect the discharge hose. Close the hose nozzle or ensure someone is attending to the nozzle. Now, open the vent in the fuel tank cap by turning it counterclockwise and leave it open the entire time the engine is running. Place the ignition switch to the on position and close the choke for a cold engine start. Pull the starter grip slowly until resistance is felt, then pull it upwards firmly and quickly to avoid any kickback. When the engine tries to start, or after the first ignition fire, push the choke to the run or open position. Continue pulling until engine starts. When the engine is running smoothly, slowly place the unit in water using the carrying handle, and the throttle will now automatically open to its maximum setting and start pumping water. Ideally, the pump should be at a sufficient distance from the shoreline to prevent the hose from kinking, similar to what you see here. When ready to remove the pump or for refueling, slowly bring the pump to shore pulling on the discharge hose and set the pump on the shore as demonstrated. Then set the on-off switch to the off position. Should you be adding fuel, allow the pump to cool down. The pump is equipped with an intake screen to prevent debris from entering the pump end, and it is held into place with 4 screws. Should the screen get plugged with debris, it will restrict or prevent water from entering the pump and cause the engine to over-rev. Depending on your location, this may need to be inspected from time to time. A key feature of this pump is that removing the screen provides direct access to the pump end. When removing the 4 screws, take precaution not to lose the spacers or the plastic locks that hold these spacers in place. Refer to our pump operating manual for detailed information on all the various steps covered in this video and for troubleshooting and maintenance of the pump.